So it's been approximately a month since Konami's Silent Hill transmission livestream aired, and since then I've been wanting to touch base on a few things about it regarding new gameplay trailers, opinions on the matter, as well as my own and some involvement with Sweet Baby Inc. So let's equip our radio and our wooden plank as we dive deep into the dense fog that is my thoughts on the upcoming Silent Hill 2 remake. So first off, let's talk about what I think about the transmission and gameplay release of the Silent Hill 2 remake. I thought the transmission was actually pretty good in terms of what they showed of the game itself. I felt that Blooper Team delivered a better presentation than what Konami has delivered with their version of an action-packed like presentation of the game they showed back in January. It's like I said in my previous video before on my thoughts on the Silent Hill 2 remake trailer video, that I think the way Konami trailer was shown to be a bit too action-packed. Thus, why we had gotten so many comments about us being able to play Leon's cousin and other critiques along that line. Blooper Team wasn't kidding when they said Konami version of the trailer wasn't fully how they would have wanted their version to be presented. There's a stark contrast to both trailers at hand and a lot more to chew off, might I add. Looking back at some comparison videos like the one of the IGN side-by-side video, you can see that the fog around James and Angela is actually quite thicker than a bubblehead nurse. Then there's some scenes where it looks like they could have added a little more. Watching the video, I noticed that some aspects in the original had way more fog than in the remake. Then in the remake, in some scenes, a little bit more than the original. I think the reason why is that they're aiming for a realistic approach as the fog begins to dissipate when you walk into it, but remains the further you are away from it, just like in real life. A gameplay mechanic I had noticed no one have gave enough praise for is the way James is now able to find, pick up, and use health drinks after breaking into a car backseat window to obtain it. I know this is nothing to behold and it isn't a groundbreaking innovative development, but I adore this. It's a nice touch. It's the little details in video games that makes playing them so much more immersive. Then right after James picked up a Neely's bar match book and being able to examine it, then put it in his inventory just to write the location of the bar right on his map, the way Maria's AI can do her own thing as James is searching through that Brookhaven hospital, the way James can look at his map in real time without any sudden 2-second loading windows are all welcome new additions to my liking, as they don't taint what the original UI did, as it only elevated to a new modern standards for new and old players to enjoy. While I think the game is looking good, we can't deny what cons are being showed in the gameplay demonstration. One thing, and I amongst other fans will agree on, is the lack of impact James has when he strikes down an enemy during melee combat. While I feel that sound effects for the guns had drastically improved, and I do appreciate the effort of adding new elements of combat, like being able to shoot a nurse in the knee, stunning her, then being able to go in for a swing, I couldn't help but notice they did not get the melee animations in check yet. James Still's walk and hits awkwardly. Some fans suggested that James, being the unskilled, awkward person that he is, it will make perfect sense to why he isn't as adept in combat, but I don't think that's the case, as I feel Blooper Team could have shown other ways to demonstrate how inadequate James is in his skills. We have 3 months for more improvements and 5 since the reveal of the recent gameplay trailer, so let's hope and pray that they too improve on this. And you know, I'm also worried about the lighting of the interior inside the building. As you can see, when James is with Mary inside the Brookhaven hospital, there's a lot of sunlight illumination shining through the windows. In the original game, one of the main horror elements was the lack of windows or windows being boarded up, causing the hallways to be dark, giving you this feeling of being claustrophobic and not knowing what you'll see at the end of the hallways. The ante was up and so was the player base anxiety. Recapturing this vibe in essence is crucial, as these set pieces illustrate James' descent into madness. Now, what I noticed was a little after during the encounter with the bubblehead nurse is that it did in fact gotten darker. So hopefully I am wrong and maybe Blooper Team is using the same descent into madness effect, but also in a different way. As James goes through his journey, things tend to get darker and darker. You know, fingers crossed. And honestly, this was just a 15-minute gameplay reveal trailer, so just from that so far, that is really all the negatives I've got.
Oh, poop.
The ones that completely changed my mind and as well decreased some of my hopes for this game just by a little, is the character designs or the character models. Now, a year ago, the first initial release of Silent Hill reveal trailer, people had their complaints about James' character designs looking a bit much older than he originally did in the original game, and I kind of agree. James does look a bit off in that reveal trailer, but Blooper were good sports about it, and they listened to the fans' positive feedbacks. Then they went ahead and altered it a bit, and I believe it looks better. The real complaints lie in the face model of Angela and Maria. For Maria, it's more has to do with her outfit design than anything. I can kind of get behind why fans are mad about her character outfit, as the meaning behind it is she is James' sexual desires of Mary manifested into that person that is Maria. Now, I like the actress who's portraying this new iteration of Maria a lot. From what I've seen so far, I don't think she's doing a bad job, and same go for James. I for one wasn't really bothered by the outfit change, as the outfit of the original was also an inspirational design influenced by the singer Christina Aguilera. And Maria's sexual personality is all about her character more than what she's wearing. Is what I would say if a company like Sweet Baby Inc. wasn't involved as a consultant for fucking Bloober Team. Now, for those who don't know, Sweet Baby Inc. is a consultancy company that works with video game developers on the story, scripts, and characters of their titles. It was formed by a couple former Ubisoft employees, Kim Blair and David Bedard, if I said that right. And if you go onto their website, it further explains what they're really about. Right here, as you can see with the screenshot that I put up, founded in 2018, Sweet Baby Inc. is a narrative development and constellation studio based in Montreal and working around the globe. Our mission is to tell better, more empathetic stories while diversifying and enriching video game industry. We aim to make games more engaging, more fun, more meaningful, and more inclusive for everyone. You heard that right, boys and gals. More inclusive, more diverse. It's like I said, I could get around the design changes, but this just adds a new layer of fuckery to what's actually happening behind the scenes with propaganda, agendas, and projections being implemented to characters to better fit a certain demographic, narrative to pander to a niche audience rather than a core audience who are known as well as beloved to the series. It's not the fact that they chose a certain actress and was like, hey, she plays Angela so well, so we'll accept her because she embodies the role. It's all about the simple fact of the matter that Sweet Baby probably said, hey, the character isn't diverse enough, so she's too skinny. Let's make her more thick than what she usually is to better fit our narrative rather than the narrative of the story. It goes for Maria as well, as Maria outfit design don't bother me, but it just worries me that a company like this has their grubby claws and fangs sunk into beloved series like this and injecting their ideologies into a corpse that's almost dead. It makes fans wonder if this will change the story up, since it's a sensitive topic that explores dark fantasies, despairs, depression. I just want them to muddle the water. Now, they worked on games I enjoyed per se, like God of War Ragnarok, Spider-Man 2, Alan Wake 2, which are all fantastic games, but even playing those games like God of War as well as Spider-Man, I definitely seen some political inspiration being instilled within those games. If those character designs are as far as Sweet Baby Inc. goes, and they don't touch the dark story that is Silent Hill, the very essence of what makes it impactful, then I think we'll be okay. But I will say it's all too concerning, and it does raise several red flags. If you guys enjoyed this video, like, comment, and subscribe. Please hit that notification bell to see more upcoming reviews, overviews on gaming events and news. If not, that's okay. You can dislike as well, as this is a safe space for people's opinions and freedom of speech. Do you guys agree with anything in this video? Disagree? Let me know in the comment section below. One more thing, I would like to thank everyone who has subscribed this past month, as I hit my 100 subscriber goalpost. If I can hit 100 subscribers, you guys can hit 1,000 subscribers. We are all in this together. Next goal is 400 subscribers, and yeah, count your sheep, catch your Z's, and peace out.